Yeah, hi, this is Sean. I've kind of been taking a break the past couple of months away from kind of the hardcore truthing type of thing. Um, and I'm kind of delving back into it. I kind of needed to refresh and kind of step away, step back a little bit. Um, and I recently decided to get a little more hardcore nitty gritty after reading about a friend on Facebook who was kind of suffering burnout, and I thought I would help to pick up the slack. And glad to say he's kind of back on top of his game. Um, I'm going to do a lot more personal videos, and as well as posting things and becoming a little more actively involved. And it occurred to me that you know I like to look at the big picture, the big global context of awakening on a grand scale, because I do believe that a lot of what's going on with the tightening of the controls and everything is inevitable. It's like I kind of intuitively feel that it's going to get worse before it gets better, but then it's going to get a whole lot better. But I think that meeting head on, that it's just going to get to the point where it's going to peak with the control, the NWO, and then there's going to be a breakthrough. I think that both are inevitable, and I think that the end is going to be positive. I think as long as there's humanity, right, there's always a possibility of optimism, and I think you have to be optimistic. But I also think you have to be realistic. And one of the things that I'm looking at is you know as I post things, as I talk to people in my daily life, as I kind of put the word out, I think like number one for me is being awake. Right? We talk about the sheeple, being awake, looking straight on into the abyss, looking straight on into the reality of the various tentacles of the NWO, the Illuminati, being aware of it, being awake. Because when you're asleep, when you're numbed out, like not like many, the vast majority of people, your vibration, your personal frequency is dulled, right? And I think a real value of talking about this information, of getting it out there, I think the number one value is being awake, because your vibration is clean, it's strong, and you're contributing to the overall vibration of awakening beyond what Ike calls the vibrational prisons surrounding the planet. And I think that's like key, I think that's number one. What are we going to do? Because, you can talk, you can protest. I think for every one of us, all the truthers, I think that's really key, right? And I really believe that for everyone it's different, but in order to know where you're coming from and what you have to do and where your place is in the overall awakening, you've got to be awake. You've got to know where you're aligned, what you're aligned with. Number one is eyes open. From there, I feel confident that you will then know strategically where to position yourself. Because you've got to get that intuitive message, what I would call the higher self. So that's kind of where I'm coming from, and glad to be here. And I appreciate your comments, appreciate your likes. And we'll talk to you soon.